It's hard to argue we live in a fast-paced, constantly changing society. Advances in science, urgent news reports, and new developments in technology make it easy to feel overwhelmed, particularly if you're in college, where a jam-packed schedule is boasted like a badge of honor, and it feels as though you are drowning in work. In times of stress, it's easy to forget the fact that our climate is collapsing around us, causing some to avoid the whole subject completely, which is definitely not a catalyst for change. When this happens, looking at the smaller picture of our daily lives and changes we can make to better the world may be a more manageable option. One of those changes is biking. After attending the Ciclissimo Bike Film Festival here on the Skidmore College campus, it got me thinking about sustainability in general and how alternative transportation has a huge positive impact on the environment. There's a number of other changes you can make, but for now, let's focus on biking.
I think one of the big things about biking and transportation is freedom. And as a student without a car or students who don't have their driver's license, I think you can feel a bit closed in, especially on a smaller campus as Skidmore. So I think that's really important that we have this thing that makes it enables students to get off campus and explore in a different way than just walking or taking the bus or getting a ride, especially if they don't have a car.
I decided to implement biking into my own life using the easiest available option here at Skidmore, a free bike share program called Bikemore.
There was one student in particular that worked with the Sustainability Office, Emily Durante, class of 2015. She secured $20,000 to launch the program, which we now know as Bikemore. Today, our fleet still includes 15 lovely bicycles. All the maintenance is done in-house by our student managers, Will Brugua and Freddie Klaus, both class of 2020. Both Freddie and Will have been with the Sustainability Office for 3 years, and they have really honed their skills as bike mechanics and experts.
We do an annual bike ride down to the farmers market where we meet by the racks and we bike down and we get a tour from a local food tour guide. His name is Joe. And that's really nice because I think it combines multiple aspects of sustainability with, the fact that we're biking there. And then we also get to see this really awesome farmers market and learn more about it because it's a great place to, look around, and they're local organic farmers for the most part, and they're doing something really important. So I think that's a really great event that we do. Another thing we've started with is bike maintenance days. Bikemore and the program isn't just there for people who are using it, but also for cyclists that are on campus, and that means that we're willing to help with personal bike issues as well.
Something as small as biking or walking in place of driving may seem insignificant to the problem of climate change, but small acts add up if they are adopted by the masses, and statistics show that we need change now more than ever. According to the EPA, between 1990 and 2017, greenhouse gas emissions in the transportation sector increased more in absolute terms than any other sector.
Bikemore has around 500 to 700 users per year. And considering the number of rides that all of those users take, considering that they're on bicycles instead of a fossil fuel burning vehicle, we consider that there's about 1,000 pounds of carbon dioxide equivalent diverted because people are riding their bicycles with Bikemore instead of riding in a car or driving a vehicle.
Transportation accounts for nearly 1/5 of all CO2 emissions, and 95% of this energy comes from petroleum-based fuels, largely gasoline and diesel. Respecting the earth shouldn't be an afterthought, but a conscious lifestyle that you follow. Whenever you implement a change, regardless if it's biking, it's going to come with its challenges. Choosing the sustainable option won't always be the easiest or most convenient route. Implementing biking wasn't always possible for me due to weather or distance, but at times when it was, I found I truly enjoyed the experience.
Sustainability is really an effort that arises from the passion and excitement of students. And in the wake of climate change and all of the really scary and really complex implications for communities all around the world and all of the injustice that surrounds that, it's really wonderful to have the programs that we have here at Skidmore that people can dive into and feel like they're doing something to really help their community.
Biking is a pollution-free way of traveling like no other. Not only are you exposed to the atmosphere around you, but you travel at a pace which allows you to appreciate your surroundings more. On a few of my trips, I saw places I had never seen and ended up traveling further than expected. Whether you decide to sit behind the wheel or pedal it forward, it's important to be aware of your daily actions and their impact on the world around you.